Welcome back, everybody, to Ocarina of Time. We have just done some other stuff, and it is now time. I think it's time to head back. Go back to the Prelude of Light. Go back to. We don't have a lot to do, so honestly, it's time to start heading toward. Oh man, my camera messed up. It's time to head to the water. I think it's time to start heading toward the water temple, which is fun. Man. Sorry, I have been not great lately in terms of illness. Took a beating on me this week that I recorded this, but here we are. I'm recording. Yes, the water temple is up next, and who doesn't love the water temple? I know a lot of people don't like the water temple, but that's not the point. So we'll have to head to Zoras River again, and we'll see how the Zoras have been affected by Ganon's rise to power. Man. Hi, Pona. So yeah, it's time to head to the water. But you can't head to the water temple just yet. We have to head to Zora's area first. Alright. So this is the first time coming here as an adult, I believe, and hey, we planted this. This allows us to kind of bypass most of this stuff here. About half of it, I would say. Well, okay, I could have bypassed more. I thought that was the end of it. It isn't too much further ahead. You can see already it's coming back, so. It gets you to here, and then. This is actually where you need to go. So yeah. Time to find out what's going on with the Zoras. Ganon fucked with the Kokiri and the Gorons, so now it's time to find out what he did to our good friends, the Zoras. He froze it over. Most of the Zoras are under the rocks, so there really isn't much to do in this dungeon right now. Really isn't. So with that, it is actually a good time to head up here. King Zora is frozen in a different type of ice. So yeah, well, let's head to where Jabu Jabu is, or was. And Jabu Jabu is no longer here as well. Well, shit. Well, that's not good. Now, is it? So there's two areas we can go to. There is a cave system over here. A cave that was over here. That's actually where we need to go. But before we do that, we have a heart piece we can grab. Heart piece isn't overly difficult to grab, but it can be a pain. But we've got another heart piece. This one's pretty easy. There is another one we can grab after we finish a dungeon, or not. I guess saying after is not entirely accurate. After you get the item that you can get in the coming dungeon. Before we can go in that dungeon, we have some stuff to do. It's time to go to the Ice Caverns. Another mini-ish dungeon. I don't think there's anything in here, heart piece-wise. There's more red ice. Red ice can only be unthawed by blue fire for reasons. Oops. These will freeze you. You have to kill all 4 of those to get to the next area. I want that heart. If that jump looks familiar, I think we talked about this before, maybe not, as the callback to Zelda 2. Zelda 2. There is a Skulltula in here, you can probably hear it. There he is. There's more red ice. Ow. Gotta grab all, again, gotta grab all of these here. I don't think there's a map of it. That was unfortunate. Luckily, those don't take a ton of damage off of you, but they are annoying. Now, I have 3 empty bottles, which I do wish I had Fairy, but that's good. That's actually good to have the empty bottles in here. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. As I mentioned earlier, we're about to get some blue ice here coming up. Oh, we've got fire pieces. Oops. Or not fire pieces. Cold pieces. And they're a bit of a pain. So, like I said, now having all 3 of these is great for this, because you have to bottle up this fire. How does that work? I don't really know. It doesn't seem natural. It definitely isn't. You can bottle it. That in itself is kind of weird. Alright, so now I'm gonna bring back my arrows and my hook shot. No! See, that's what I fucking didn't want to do. Damn it. There is a key, there is, not key, but there is a pot here if you want it. Probably a fairy, but I don't know. It's not really worth doing. But there is a chest here that you definitely want to. And there's a chest. And this is our map. So this is a bit of a dungeon. Again, this is similar to the well. It's not... it's not some crazy big dungeon. But it is technically a dungeon. But you don't get anything... You don't get like a medallion or anything. It doesn't unlock any sages, we'll just say that. Well, now you want to go back. There's nothing else really to get in here, I don't think. Always double check. And there's anything else in here. You probably noticed the stalagmites falling on you. The spikes, ice spikes. That's always great. Now you can go a couple different ways here from this dungeon, this area. You can go. I'm gonna go this way first. And this little red wall is a great spot for this. I think in here is going to be. Damn it, this is not the way I want to go yet. I oopsie. I mean, that you are going to want to go there, but not. I don't want to go there quite yet. There's a heart piece in here. Definitely want the heart piece. And we have another heart container, so we now are at 15 heart containers. So now we have blue fire that we can refill, and we will refill them. There is a golden skull tool in here. You're sure you could have heard it. So we got this chest here real quick that we would need to grab. I think this is the compass. It is the compass. Now we know exactly what we need. We only got one. Thing is, we only actually got one more chest in here. Hide over here. I heard him, I couldn't fucking find him. Alright, let's get one more blue flame here. Alright, so now we'll head back the other way and get our final chest, which, honestly, I don't remember the exact reasons why this was important to go into, but I remember they were important. That's not the right. Yeah, I did that. It's right here. And now we have a bit of a maze. So you have to get up there. But first, you have to get these. There's not a golden scatula. Okay, so now what we know is we gotta grab all these guys, and you can't just grab them like that. You gotta use your little buddy here. I'll tell you right now, you're gonna want to go to the left. You're gonna want to go this way first. And once you push it, it slides, so you can't stop it unless it hits something like this. Wait, really? Thank you. Remember, those silver rupees are also worth a little bit, but not crazy amount of rupees. There's also a blue flame here if you absolutely need it. And to reset this block, you just push it into one of those pits. You'll be good to go. And if you're wondering, hey, is there going to be one of these in the water temple? My answer to you is, I don't remember. I genuinely don't. I actually don't remember. I want to say yes. I think there is, but I could be getting something confused. And there, I had to reset, so push it this way. Because we have to grab this final rupee here to open up the way. One thing I will tell you is make sure you are smart and bring a couple of blue fires out with you, out of the ice cavern. Because you will need them. You will need them. You obviously saw King Zora was completely... Oh, I fucked up. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on how to do this. Well, didn't mean to go up here, but we're here. Yeah, this is how you do it. I had a brain fart. Did I? This ain't quite right, but I think this is doable. Yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do that. Not quite, but I did it that way. Here, if you're really good, or you really do it right, you can actually hit all three of these in one go, which really isn't that hard, but and I did. So oh, it's that. All right, you ready to go into something really freaking way? Oh my god, this is really awkward. Oh shit, we are fighting. He's gotta be super tough. Oh, he dies the same exact way. Yeah, I mean, he really does die that easily, so. And now we get a very important item out of here. Alright. We get the iron boots. That's right. Iron boots allow you to go underwater. And hey! Hey, Sheikah, how's it going? How'd you get in here so quickly? We meet again. Yes, because you're stalking me. So yeah, she's going over things. And I'll see under the thick sheet. Huh, I wonder which one isn't. Oh yeah, it's so the princess is in the water temple. And you have to go to the water temple, you gotta save the Zoras. So yeah. Weirdly, once you do save the Zoras and beat the temple, the ice doesn't melt. I always found that a little odd, but... Uh-huh, yes. The Serenade of Water. Good song in its own right. Very short song to play. And now this will take you to basically Lake Hylia, because that's where the entrance to the water temple is. But we won't want to go there quite yet. We got a couple things to do before we head to Lake Hylia. I'll see you again. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I'm sure we'll see each other soon, El Crazito. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I know. Alright, well, we want to, before we officially head to the water temple, we need to head back to Zora's domain And actually, we can actually do a couple things here. Yeah. But yeah, now it's time to head back out of the dungeon. Of this mini dungeon, really. And yeah, so this dungeon, technically speaking, really begins the idea of... Did I go the right way? Really begins the idea of kind of having to do something pre-dungeon to get the full dungeon experience, and we'll see. And we've already done the Shadow Temples. Yeah, I think it was the Shadow Temple. We've already done the Shadow Temples. Mini, and then the Spirit Temple we will have something to do before we can fully head on in as well. We only got three dungeons left before Ganon, so we'll keep that in mind. Alright, so I'm going to save, and I'm going to create a spot, because I'm not entirely sure I can do what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to find out. So the iron boots allow you basically to sink underwater. That's legitimately the only thing they're good for, because you are really fucking slow if you don't. But there's part of me that thinks I'm going to get hurt without the blue tunic. Yes. Okay, you have only... It's just like the fire. If you have don't have the red tunic, you only have 2 minutes. Fuck it, I can just do this. And then put these back on. So you choke, basically. So the blue tunic allows you to breathe underwater for reasons unknown to me. But you definitely don't need the tunic to get that. But you will need it for the water temple. How do you get the tunic? Well, there's 2 options. There's the free route, where you get it for free, or you can get it from the shop here. And before we end this part, we will show both off. We'll get the free one first, because that's just right here. King Zora, who is unfortunately red frozen here as well. But we will unthaw him with our blue fire. So once again, we have to go back to the spot. And yeah. I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. This is true. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. Ha ha ha! So yeah, this would be if you don't want to risk going under with the boots. Get the blue tunic. Also, it's fashionably the best tunic. I like this tunic. I think it's great. I see why people like it. So you're gonna see me pretty much with the blue tunic on, else I absolutely have to switch over to red. And you probably won't be seeing green again anytime soon, so sorry. But yeah, I mentioned that we have this as well. This has been blocked off. Oops. So we need to get our final thing here. And if you lose this tunic, thanks to those butthole sucker things, you could come in here, and they do have a blue tunic for you. You can also buy fish in here, which is something you can do as a kid if you absolutely need it. But yeah, so I don't really want to go too much into that because it's kind of needless. So yeah, then that is really all you can do right now. Waterfall's frozen, everything's frozen. So all that's left really here is Well, you know what's left. It's everyone. Oops, wrong way. It's everyone's favorite temple, the Water Temple. And let's end this part by going to it this way. Good melody. I like the Bolero of Fire better, but again, good, absolutely fine, good melody. All the melodies for the dungeons are really good, actually. So yeah, it takes you to Lake Hylia. You are you are in Lake Hylia. It's raining for some reason, and yeah. By the way, can't get this yet, but this is where you get fire arrows. We'll get that after this dungeon. But that is gonna do it for this part. Next part, we go to everyone's least favorite dungeon in the game, and one of the least favorite in the Zelda series for most people, and I kind of see why. The Water Temple. We'll start that next time. Until then, deuces.